Okay, y'all. So y'all know me and my self. So I'm just here to go back over some more Reddit stories. I was gonna wait until tomorrow, but I was like, you know what? No, I found a real juicy one, and we have three updates to this one. So this one has three updates. We're gonna go ahead and read the main one first, and then go into the updates. So this video might be pretty lengthy, okay? So let's get into it. Okay, let's get into all the drama. So this one says, am I the asshole for helping my brother run away from his wedding? Let's find out. All right. Whew. Okay, it says, I have two older brothers. So say I have two older brothers. This is about the middle one. Our parents divorced when I was very young due to our mother insane jealousy. At first, my dad was able to handle it. But when she started making comments about me wanting to be like his wife, he had enough. She quickly rebounded with a guy with two kids and had shared custody for a while. But when dad got remarried, she went crazy. Whew, okay, so then it says, calling his wife every terrible name and claiming he was cheating on her while they were married. I was always closer to my brothers and dad than my mom because she was always very mean to me. Long story short, my stepmom died in a bad car accident, and my dad called her in the middle of the night, letting her know that he would pick us up early so we could attend the funeral. And she decided to take us on a fun trip to celebrate something. It was the happiest we ever seen her. And when we realized what happened and started to cry, she told us only worthless people cry for horrors. Already, damn. Wow. Like, what's wrong with her? Okay, so then it says, needless to say, things went nuclear and my dad asked for full custody with visitation for her. He always left the line of communication open and paid for us to visit her when she moved away. But it was still very bad. As soon as we turned 18, we started to go low contact with her. Last time we saw her was at my HS graduation. And for those who don't know what HS is high school, where she made a point of letting everyone who would hear we were ungrateful kids, and her HB, her husband, her current husband she with, will call us bad names too. Been NC with her, which is no contact. Since then, okay. Now here's where shit got to the question at hand. Was he wrong for helping his brother escape the wedding? So here's what his brother ex did. Okay, so my brother Sam started dating his ex 3 years ago. She has heard all the stories and the reasons we are no contact, but she believes we are just dramatic. They had many issues due to her opinion, but she eventually seems to drop the "you need to rekindle with your mother" crusade. During the wedding planning, there was no indication of things going wrong or fishy. Then we got to the church, and lo and behold, my mother, HB, and the two kids were sitting at front. Immediately panicked and called my brothers. Sam thought maybe somehow she found out and wanted to crash, so he called his ex to let her know of the potential drama, but she told him that it was fine since she invited them. Sim hung up and asked me to get him while older brother dealt with the things at the church. We went home and barricaded ourselves there, even when his ex and her family and friends, etc., ethic, came to try to make sense with him. Mom HB even called and said he always knew we were worthless. Now that the dust has settled, most of Sam's friends are on his side, and so is most of our family's dads. Ex parents already threatened to sue for the money they pay if he doesn't marry her, but Sam says he'd rather pay them back for their contribution than to marry someone that betrayed him. My nuclear family 100% support Sam's, but the backlash has been huge. Edit. You guys just reassure us all, and then says thank you. Then says some has commented but about it, but no, she has not apologized. She even went as far as to text my older brother Joe that she thought it would be a good wedding present from my brother to her since she values family. My dad brought them a house as a wedding present, but only Sam's name is on the deed. She had the keys for when they moved there, but they just had the locks changed today. And Joe and some cousins are taking everything Sam owns from her flat during the week. We aren't worried about being sued, but we'll consult a lawyer just in case. We also heard Mom and her family are still in town, but since we are staying at our childhood home for a few days, we don't care. My dad is sad that Sam is heartbroken, but is trying to cheer him up along with my boyfriend and my sister-in-law. I had to delete/deactivate SM because I kept getting nasty comments and messages. But the more people learn the reason Sam ran away, the less it gets. I am still sorry she felt humiliated, but my brother comes first. Edit 2. Here's the ages. They said they are 34, 32, and 28. And the ex-sister-in-law was 30, and this was not in the U.S. So he did ask his older brother Joe what happened about at the church in the aftermath of it. And it was just what he thought it would be. He says that he stood up front and he let everyone know that Sam was not coming and that please go home, and he was send anyone who sent presents to their side of the family, he was sending it back to them. The ex was outside. She was really upset. She kept calling Sam nonstop. She was screaming and crying. So their mom tried to talk to Joe, and he didn't want any of it. He wouldn't pay her no attention. So once she realized that, she started crying too. It was being very dramatic as well. Then he said he was being very calm and not to get the mother the reaction that she wanted, basically. So Joe and his wife, they finally came back from the supermarket. They went to the supermarket, went back home, got some food and stuff like that, and they just all ate. Then Joe ended up calling the reception and having, tell the people that they can have the food and all the alcohol that they brought will go back to them, and they gonna get drunk and have some good times, they said here. They said their mother was a good actress. Basically, she knew how to turn it off. Like, she knew how to play the system. Like, she would be calm, cool, collected, and very nice. And then once you finally get there, that's when she showed her true colors. She said their father wanted to stay with her at first, but he wanted to wait until they got older to leave, but she just got more crazy as it progressed. So obviously she just crazy as hell. So is her husband that she with now. But yeah. So it says here, okay, so then they supposed to have a meeting with her parents and stuff like that to see what's going on, what's going to happen. So let's go to the update here, one of the updates here. So does this say he's not an asshole? I don't think he's an asshole neither, because at the end of the day, if I told you that I don't talk to someone in my life and what they did to me, and you just trying to push it off as you need to rekindle because family is important to me, well, baby, that family member hurt me. So if you want that family member around me, you don't want to be around me, because I'm gonna leave you and that family member at the same place all my life. It's a no for me. Like, you can't just tell me that you want me to rekindle with somebody who done me wrong. You know what I'm saying? What she did was unforgivable, and what you are doing is unforgivable too. You are inconsiderate of my feelings, and I do not want to be with somebody who just don't take my feelings into consideration. Like, that is so unfair, because I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot, she would not be feeling the motherfucker way she